Welcome to YLL. It's your girl Jazz Young, and I'm back with another one. Happy Black History Month, first and foremost. This is Culture Friday on a Saturday. Y'all already know how we do. I just thought that, hey, let's start off Culture Friday this week on Black History Month. Y'all, I love being black. I really do. I nothing against any other ethnicity. Like now, do I wish I was a little bit more cultural? Yes, because I love cultural food. But black food, soul food is cute. Soul food is cute. But I love a good Jamaican meal. I like a Caribbean type of style meal. I like some African food. So I just wish I was a little bit of cultural. But I will say, Happy Black History Month. Black people, y'all are powerful. Culture, we are powerful. We are powerful. We should already know we're powerful when they sit here and say, "What Robert was it? Who was it? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. when he said that black people research, no, science, right? That science has told us that black people immune system is just better than the rest, and I just don't understand how that's a thing, but. Hey, we listen to science when it matters to us, but other than that, we don't listen to science. Science is like when it comes to global warming, what is science? Science means nothing. What does research mean? But baby, when it comes to the immune systems, science. Yo, that's how powerful we are. That's why they be trying to say stupid stuff or bring us down or put us in boxes because they're afraid. They're afraid, right? Because science, right? But either way, science should also tell you, research should also tell you black people are the smartest people in the world. That's why they hate on us so much. So happy Black History Month. All week, all month, we are going to be talking about amazing black people, amazing people of culture. Like, I don't want to say black people. I'm here for talking about anybody with a nice little melanin tone to themselves. But Black History Month to everybody that look like me. If you don't look like me, that means you're just a little lighter than me. Happy Black History Month to you. And to all the haters, happy Black History. Because without Black history, this country is nothing. This world, this society is nothing. How about that? I stamp that on nothing. So definitely happy Black History Month. Also, I feel like every Friday or every week, I'm ending the week like, man, we gotta pray for these people. The tragedies that are happening. But in the span of 2 days, or yeah, span of 3 days, there's been two plane crashes. So definitely have my prayers with the families of the Black Hawk helicopter and American airline that carried about 60 people. So about 67 people passed on Wednesday night, Wednesday evening in DC. So my prayers are out to the families. And anyone who's affected, like the friends. I think social media has posted a few of people within the community. So the flight attendant who passed away, you'll see people who have posted, little fun videos of him. You see people talk about a couple of the kids that passed away as their friends. Um, just in general, flight attendants and how they are. Both of them, for both of them, they were very kind. And then you talk about the Black Hawk, the Army Black Hawk helicopter, the people that were on there. Just rest in peace to everyone, and my condolences out to that family. And then my condolences is out to the family of the young child, I believe, that was being transported back home, and the doctors that were also on that flight that crashed in Philadelphia. Man, it's crazy that Donald DJT does the shuts the firing everybody, hiring freeze and this and that, and then he blames it on DEI. So nothing against anybody who was flying, right? I haven't seen not really one DEI hire, and then of course, the pilot of the Black Hawk family asks that her family that she is not identified or is posted on social media respectfully, because at the end of the day the world is so crazy, and our leadership is 10 times crazier than the world. They're gonna try to probably blame everything on somebody, on especially on her, because she probably will be considered a DEI hire. Being a woman doesn't matter the color of your skin. Like DEI is really for anybody that's not white and is a man. like white man or poor or rich. Like if you're not white, a man and rich, DEI is not. It was not meant for you. But DEI is for women, bro. It's for black people. It's for people of the LGBTQ community. It's really for people of color, people of different ethnicities and cultures that are not defined as American, like Americans, which is white to America. So I think that people got to understand the fullness of DEI. DEI is not just black, gay, and gay people. Like that's not what the DEI is. DEI involves women too. So white women, in certain areas would be considered a DEI hire. Duh. So I don't understand why Donald even says certain things like that. But however, can you be surprised at what he says? And then I just find it funny that he shuts everything down, and then 2 weeks later, we're over here looking at back to back crashes. Of course, I think in my opinion, based off of what I see and just like different research and different uh, expertise opinions, I just think it was a simple communication. A simple. The Blackhawks said yes to something because when I look at the photo, I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I first looked at it, yes, the video, I seen I seen the big explosion in the sky, right? But I was still waiting for the plane that was like overhead, that was leaving, that was not arriving but departing. I was like, when is that? I ain't see that flight blow up. What y'all talking about? Till I like really like looked and I saw the little helicopter is like a little small speck. The way it was shown, it was like a little small speck. The helicopter hits the plane, and that's where the big explosion was. But I just think that maybe the helicopter was saying yes to the plane all the way up top, and I'm like, yeah, we ain't nowhere near that joint. You know what I mean? We ain't nowhere near. We good, and not realizing that was not the plane they were talking about. And so to me, mistakes happen. I don't think it definitely, to me, in my opinion, it doesn't have nothing to do with being a DEI hire. It has a lot to just do with it was training. So let's start there. This was training. Mistakes, you want mistakes to happen within training. You just don't want them to be that big. That cash, like I ain't gonna try to mess up the word, but you just don't want it to be that intensified. Like you just want it to be a simple, okay, like something small, something fixable. Which in my opinion, this is not fixable. 67 people lost their lives, and as much as as much as you want to put blame on people make mistakes. We're human. We're not perfect. None of us are gods. Even if we attempt or think we are, none of us are gods. So we make mistakes, and I think that that flight was just a mistake that just hurt. And then I think the one in Philly, I ain't gonna hold you. If it was a medical plane, you don't know what happened with that. You don't know how that happened. That could have just been a mechanical issue. Uh, None of these things. I love a good conspiracy, but I just don't think any of these things really go into Donald dropping the DEI, or firing everybody. I just think these were honest, simple. But maybe the Black Hawk one was definitely part of Donald's issues, but I don't think the one in Philly. I just think that just happened. Just a weird world we live in, a weird society we live in. But the Bible does say weird things will start happening, as the world comes, as God is coming back. So here's some of the weird things that are happening. We're seeing things just fly out or just die so quickly and so simply. So a lesson in all that is really love the people around you, but also live your life. Dream big, follow your dreams. Don't quit. The only way you can quit is when you're dead. Like, and you just can't do it no more. But never quit on who you want to be, who you're destined to be, who you see yourself as. Because life is short, and you never know when your number is gonna be called. So live to the fullest. Treat people with love and kindness. Because you want to leave this earth. Like, I think that everybody that have been in these crashes, you just hear great things about them, great things about their spirit and who they were. So definitely, to their families, my prayers are to you. But just know, like, we are better when we stand together, and we are not okay when we are disarray. So, with that being said, That is my prayers to everyone that was involved in some form of flight crashes. Also, we culture don't people just in general. I don't want to say culture, but people in general don't be afraid to fly though. I think that we have to emphasize that flying is still one of the safest things you can do. One of the safest transportations in the world is flying. I also think it's important to note y'all get into car accidents and be ready to get right back in the whip or get ready to get in the car and drive, excuse me. So just be mindful of that, yes, does it suck that we have no control over planes, and planes is hard to really survive when they do crash? Yes, and the toll of those crashes are not high. They're very limited. Before Thursday, we haven't seen a crash like that in the last 16 years. So we have to also understand that things happen and it's not okay. It's not okay, and things will get fixed. But don't let that hinder you from living your life because you only get one to live. Have y'all been on an ASAP Rocky court case? Speaking speaking of people, have y'all been on that case? So I just started watching it. First and foremost, I want to say that the evidence definitely looks spooky. Okay, the evidence looks spooky. I was listening to like the opening statements. I was seeing the videos that they had, prosecution had, and I was sitting here like, now ASAP, how you about to get out of this one, bro? Like real. Jay Z. If he gets out of it, Jay Z is behind it. Cause bro, the evidence just look crazy. It looks spooky. While at the same time, you don't put past. I believe in the criminal justice system, so I hope he is getting. He's definitely receiving a fair trial. I like the judge. The judge just he said what he said. That's the end of the conversation. We're not doing all that back and forth. You're not gonna change my mind. All I'm gonna do is be listening to you. And that's wasting time. Like I like the judge. The judge gives. I don't play mess. There's gonna be a fair, equal trial. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do what we gotta do, and let's keep it pushing. Like I will say that I love it. I don't think it's gonna last that long. There's not gonna be a court case like the YSL court case that lasts forever. I think this is probably gonna be. I give it probably 20 days max if it even gets that far. 20 days to include everything. So defense, prosecution, opening and closing, and sentencing, like all of that in one. If he has sentencing. But yeah, the evidence looked crazy, and I think from what I'm understanding, it's because he shot at one of the friends, well, his former manager or someone, the man who he said. I like what he said though. He was like thought I was nobody, like he ain't know my motion basically. But yeah, it just tells you, man, celebs, y'all gotta get smarter with the shit y'all doing, bro. First of all, people are on y'all. People are watching y'all. So be careful. But at the same time, y'all make too much money to be making these dumbass decisions. Like ASAP, you got too many people around you. And granted, this happened in what, 2016, I think they was saying. Yeah, 20 something. It's been a minute, or y'all, I might be. It happened a minute ago, or 2021. Some shit. It didn't happen yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, even then, when you first started, y'all got to get smarter. Y'all are in a place where success is one, deemed the only way we can become successful, right? Because the world don't believe we can be successful in any kind of way besides committing crimes or and coming out of prison, being like Wallow, being a motivator speaker, or being inspiring, or being an athlete. Like that's the only way society sees us to be successful. First and foremost, when you're black, you can really become any and everything. Period. Everybody can't say that. Black people can literally become any and everything in society, and be the best at it. Clock that T. So I just feel like we sit in a space. These rich people, y'all be getting all this money and then be committing these dumbass crimes. Cause even though you didn't kill the man, cause at that point you didn't even kill the man. So He could go to the cops. I'm confused why we over here. We threatening people, not realizing the people we threatening ain't scared to go to the cops. Y'all be like, I just don't get that. And so it's just like, be more mindful. But the evidence definitely look crazy. If he gets out, if he gets away with it, if he didn't do it and and it shows that he didn't do it, Jay-Z was behind it. Okay. They ain't not about to let Rihanna man go to jail. I just don't see that happening. So I definitely got faith that ASAP is gonna beat this case. However, right now, is looking spooky for my guy. Like beyond beyond spooky. Some other crazy stuff that happened, or just some back to DJT really for the culture. Not a lot has happened Culture Friday. Like we've definitely culturally been doing pretty good, black folks. We culturally been doing our best. But yo, y'all, we gotta watch out for the press secretary, Caroline Leavitt. I don't know if that's how you say her last name, but Caroline, it's something about her. It's something about her. Every time, like before, I never watched her talk, but I watched her talk recently, and I was like, the culture gotta worry about Caroline. We gotta worry about DJT and his people, but we really gotta worry about Caroline because Caroline is the speaker for the president, in a sense, how I see it. So when she goes in there and talks, she's like that person that's manipulating and is gonna get the best of us. So I watch out, culture. Be mindful and hear her the best way you can. Figure out. I feel like Donald and them, they always want to talk in code. It might not sound like it's cold, but it's cold and we break it because it be just really trying to be a racist code. Something else Donald did in light of Black History Month that I thought was really funny and weird. Donald said Donald sat there and tried to proclaim February 2025 as Black History Month. Donald, sir, we don't give a fuck. Like, it was already Black History Month, whether you said it was or not. Like, it's kind of like one of those things. Watch out, culture. Like, it's not even about a manipulation. They're preparing us to gaslight us. Like, this is a gaslight they're going to use. He like, I love the black people. I proclaimed February 2025 as Black History Month. I didn't have to do that. Like, I promise y'all, that is what they're gonna use this for. So just be here. He's waiting to gaslight us with this. But remember, man, it's Black History Month. Black is one of the greatest things, no matter where you come from, no matter how you speak, your cadence, no matter who you love to sleep with. Black is beautiful. Black is amazing. And the best way I can say is say it loud. I'm black and I am proud in the name of Jesus. With that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. Happy first day of Black History Month. We got 27 more days to be great, but it don't matter because I'm black forever. Love y'all. Peace. Culture. I'm back. Just that quick. I was saying peace, and then I remembered I didn't talk about everything I really wanted to talk about. I looked at my notes. So first and foremost, I had to organize my notes a little bit better. I'm going to say that right now. This is about just getting better because this is the first time I've actually recorded and didn't record everything. And I'm like, man, I know I wanted to talk about a few other things. So the other thing I really wanted to talk actually has to do with the fucking culture. Dumb jack. Like, our new leadership has gotten me so, like, discombobulated. Like, this has to do with the culture. So, first and foremost, men, women, always go get checked out. Go to the doctor, bro. Go to the doctor. Dwayne Wade, former Miami Heat point guard, shooting guard, Dwayne Wade, has recently came out and talked about his health and how he recently had cyst on his kidney and he had to get some of his kidney removed to get the cyst off. But then when they tested the cyst, when they did a biopsy on the cyst, they realized that the cyst was cancerous. I thought that it was very important to just talk about this because it is important for y'all to go get your health checked out, especially black men. I know people, when people think that you go to the doctor, you cry, you got a therapist, you're soft. But high as the keys, you smart. You know what I mean? That's what really is. They mad because they not smart. They don't got a good ear. Because at the end of the day, for real, like, yeah, like go get checked out. Don't let society make you think you soft because you taking care of yourself. No. You are smart, baby. And that's for anybody. Go get yourself checked out. Because you could be in this situation like Dwayne Wade said, if he didn't get the surgery, if he kind of was like, nah, let me chill, then we would have a whole different we'd be having a whole different conversation right now. But the fact that Dwayne Wade did, go ahead and got the surgery, he's able to tell us his story. So that's what anybody, go get checked out, go make sure your health is good. As I say that to y'all, I too need to go get checked out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I really do need to get checked out. Another thing that I wanted to tell the culture to do is watch out for them Lay's chips. Watch out for them Lay's chips. And watch out for them Lay's chips. All right, Lay's chips has been deemed from FDA a category class 1 allergic reaction. I don't, because it contains certain like dairy products or something like that. But either way, I don't know about y'all, but so watch out for them Lay's chips. I know our community love Lay's chips, and so I challenge us to pay attention to them. We might have to leave them to the side. You get some Hers chips, plain chips or something, or get some Utz chips. But leave them Lay's alone. Lay them down, okay? Lay them down because they're not for us. And the music wise, see, yo, that's how I know I messed up. It might have not been a longer video or more information on it, and maybe that's why I kind of like went over my head a little bit. Is how you say his name? ESTG. He got an album, I Ain't Feeling You. When I tell y'all, I was bumping my head the entire time. Yo, it was definitely giving me trap, like, you know what I mean, in the club partying. You know what I mean? You be letting people know what's up. I've never heard of him. With doing Culture Friday, I try to listen to like new music as they being released. I will check out Yoonjin Ace. I control my destiny just because I love how the title is. I control my destiny because you control your destiny. I love that. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. And then last but not least, man, with DJT and the press secretary, how they talked about how they wanted some more podcasters, some more people. I hope y'all do a DEI hire with that. Definitely hire some people that just want to know real stuff for everyone. I don't care if it's about the culture. I don't care if it's about American culture. Just about people, human decency. So now, really, 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 I control my destiny. I control these videos, and I don't control you. Only you can do that. With that being said, I now love and I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all rest of y'all weekend. I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. And we one of a kind. So keep doing that. Keep doing you. Peace.